Doing well, getting ready for Halloween or Halloweening as I speak. The data you carry, it's vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on next, but get to the exit before the pursuing fully catch up. So actually, somebody commented on Stealth C video. Yeah, thanks. More luck than fun. And they're like, would you trust your vital information to the Stealth C? And I'm like, no, it's a Stealth C. It is one of the, I think it's the second most losing ship in FTL. All right, let's do a little shuffle. All right, slug and pilot, so it can't be mind controlled. Kind of important. We put the rock here because the two systems we need to repair the most are weapons and here. These are the most vital systems at the start, and the rock is slow. All right, I think that drops us down to 50% or like really close. 57. One 1,000, one 1,000. All right, what are our choices? Immediate store. Asteroid field, no. So again, we don't... Oh, that's really gross. Like, this is kind of what we don't want to see. Like, it's like, oh, we could route to go this way, but if we take this beacon, then that's forced and that's forced, and we want parallel jumps. So we can make choices. So we probably jump here. Connect around, even though that becomes a choke point, unfortunately. So we want to backtrack. Yeah, but this is not a ship where you can really go to the store and sell items to get something. The first thing we do with this ship is we do get a buffer point in weapons. Let me just talk myself through it because it has been a little while since I played it. We get the buffer point in weapons because weapons are our strength. They're fast and efficient. And so keeping them online is potentially vital for winning fights. I really don't know about, like, the first store jump, how viable that is. Okay. Anyways, we'll take a fight, see what we see. Cloaking. All right. Shield drone up. First one and a bomb. Haha! You hit my oxygen. Smart targeting for the win. Maybe. Didn't hit me in the weapons. That's really great. Okay. It might be worth sniping their weapons here on a single shot. I also forgot to flash the drone. Okay. Good. So beam will be safe. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get repairs started. All right. Hello, Dragon Sage. How's it going? So the reason we're dropping our O2 below 50% is it puts us on smart targeting. And thus it makes this other smart targeting systems, which are this one and this one, less likely to be hit. And also, saving crew positions is actually impossible. Wow, it doesn't have, like, any hull remaining. Okay. finish it off then. Eight and a map. Okay, map is pretty fantastic. Double early stores is not. Oh, that's really bad. On the plus side, we're not forced to go in any hazards except for the ion storm. And doesn't look like there's a fight detected there. Okay. So we're definitely getting a buffer point in weapons now. There's like no delay. Maybe we find something interesting at a store because both the stores are early. It puts a real big emphasis on not trading drone parts for damage. Like sometimes it makes sense to like, well, I don't want to, I'll eat a damage for a drone part, but because we're not going to see a store, right? Like this is kind of the thing you have to think about. What happens if both the upcoming sectors are like one store sectors and that store is at the end of the sector? We have to survive on what we have now for the whole duration. Oh, and that beacon doesn't connect. That one does. So I honestly might hit this beacon just to hop to the store, get any repairs so we're at full repairs, and then go the rest of the way. We should get a lot of good value because we know where all the fights are going to be. But like we could sustain a little bit of damage here, try to flip that into whatever at the store. Maybe the store has something amazing. Maybe we get something free from this. But we hole up here because we are such a vulnerable ship. And like a lot of what we do early on in runs is to like I said, just kind of create stabilize to some degree. But it's like, what is the first scrap investment we can do on our ship that's the most efficient and the most going to sustain us living, right? And like I said, it's a buffer point in weapons, so it keeps our weapons alive. But that's not like, I don't have anywhere else to go. There's not like a shielding upgrade that I can do. So like, we're not safe. We're just not safe. I kind of like this idea. I don't like it, but I also do like it. Well, we just started. We got 8 scrap and a map, but we're jammed with double stores early on, so I'm taking this fight, and then I'm going straight to the store to do any repairs, and then try to survive the rest of the sector. So, like, I'm not gonna probably have, like, a lot of scrap, but I figure I don't know when the next store is going to be. Okay. So, I want the heavy to hit. The reason I want the heavy to hit is this is too slow. As it does layers, it gets slower and slower when it does the layer. So as it's starting the pathway on the second one, when it gets hit by this projectile, it still thinks it's doing the second layer timing-wise. That doesn't change. And that second layer is slower than how this fires. And this is far more dangerous of a weapon than this one. So what I'm going to do is ensure that this hits the Zoltan shield, try to dodge this one so that this is always trying to stop this. And then what you can do, though, is if you turn the drone off and then turn it back on, it goes, oh, I double-checked. I'm only running one layer, so it does the quicker one. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's a fire. That's good. Not gonna get a crew kill here, but not interested. All right, really clean fight. We got 2 fortunate dodges, 14 bucks. Yeah, so like I said, we got the double store here, and oh, we'll see. Store is awful. This doesn't really put us, like, if we get any more scrap, like, we should be able to get the weapon buffer. And we need everything. There's no reason to sell anything. Crow, aren't you going to sell long-range scanners? No, chat. We don't sell it on chips that don't have shields. Once we have shields, we can sell long-range scanners. But if we don't have shields, we really need to avoid hazards. They're extra bad. Okay. So we're 2 jumps into the sector. Next week might be empty, but we got 18 bucks in full hull. I guess that's gonna take. There was no, like, honest, dodging those 2 shots was amazing that kind of happened. But there was, like, no guarantee. Like, there could have been, like, way worse fights that take a lot more damage. And again, it's paramount that I just have hull, because the plan is to, unfortunately, tank stuff. Okay. Wow, that's a good fight for us, probably. Hit 3 systems. Wow, just always start fires? I'm on board with that. I am on board with always starting fires. Yeah. Fire spread. 20 bucks. Good. All right, the empty beacon turned up to be good value. Buffer point. So there might be a good case that we actually get a buffer here. Normally, I don't. But if I have like $80+ or whatever I need to like let me get shields, then I think it's actually a good play to just kind of get the buffer here. Again, sort of as a way to mitigate damage by being able to run both drones at the same time. Oh. Wow, pipe beam's disgusting. Remember it enough. I mean, at least we have a buffer point for it. Oh, I guess I should have let that hit too. Yeah, that was bad. I should have we should have done the exact same thing that we did the first time. Wow, okay, gets there just in time. Barely. Okay. Crow, you're supposed to turn off your engines, buddy. Come on, man. You gotta focus up. Wow. I got so lucky this fight. Oh, I had it on auto fire. Never mind. Oh, the weapons aren't manned. That's true. Okay. I am getting like in my head or something. Okay. Like, did the one fight really well, and now I'm just, like, spacing out. Just kill him. Alright. I can't believe we didn't take any damage from that. But yeah, because they didn't man the weapons. I'm so bad with weapon timings. I was talking to Mike. Hey, Flying Squirrel, man. I was talking with Mike about stuff, and I was like, he pointed out something in a fight where I took a lot of damage. He's like, you know, you beat the missile there, right? I was like, what? No, I don't. I didn't say that. I was just like, in my head anyways. And he's just like, yeah, because it's 14 seconds. I was like, I thought it was 13. He's like, no. Hermes is 14. I was like, that's me. Hermes, Mini Beam, and Artemis are like the weapons I always forget the timing on. That's not good. All right. So let's figure out the pathing that we want to do. Suppose Maniac, do you have a preference? All are available. You have a human, a rock, and a slug. Oh, I can't take that beacon anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 to 8. Hey, Dern. Yeah, bad guys are coming. Oh, sweet. I don't even have to change one of the letters. That's efficiency for you. All right. 2 fights I could have gone way worse, but haven't. Everything's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably pick up that 8th jump. Maybe we pick that up if we're early, and then hop back to the exit. Oxygen is 57%. Intervene to defend the outpost. We will be boarded. Also, again, somebody's not on weapons for them. They'll probably power swap it, but still. That's so lucky again. Not many games have a better soundtrack. That's true. Like I said, I've listened to this soundtrack for thousands and thousands of hours, and I'm not sick of it somehow. Maximize efficiency? Yeah, that's what we're all about here. It's not like I can dodge a beam anyways. Let's see, we get them low on health, they leave, they come back, it's 4 hull, like one of them gets single snipe, but unless a fire starts, they don't kill the other one. Unless I want to like bio swipe, but that's gonna take too long. Is this first jump? No. We're a couple jumps into it. I know, because we have full hull, but I went to an early store just to hull up because we saw both stores very quickly. Yeah, whatever. Cool. So, yeah. First jump was 8 scrap in a map. We took some damage. I took a second jump, and then I went to a store because I wasn't sure how bad that fight was going to go. It went completely fine. So I went to the store, got like 2 repairs, and then we've been going from that. Yeah, and just lucked out. Like the beam swiped into an empty room, sweeped it out into where there was no hull, which is the second time that's already happened. It's also so tough to like crew kill with this ship early on. Clone Bay, any good? Beam weapon, also good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Could be another easy fight. There's one hazard here, but it's an ion, and it doesn't show a ship detected. How much power do we have? We have 7, 5, 6, 7. So we can essentially run weapons and shield drone if there is a fight. But yeah, those do connect. Okay, 1, second 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this hazard is force. We could have gone this way, and there was no force hazard. Thanks for the follow. All right, 88 bucks, no store. Do I want to get a buffer point? Okay, not normally something I do. How many more jumps do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 before we get to the next sector? I should be able to make up scrap. Alright. Intruders on board. So they should try to go to 4 rooms, correct? And this is already vented out, so we can't die here. Of course. Cool. Okay. Let me say some of the weapon training, I guess. No, I totally saved crew. Oh, are you kidding me? I definitely saved crew positions. I remember saying that. Okay. Cool beans. All the beans. It is a pretty sick paint job. What is happening? Save crew positions? Seriously, game. Okay. I was just flat out misclicking, which is most likely. Jeez. No, that's not it. Yeah, it looks cool. I think it's the most interesting ship to play. I think it has like a lot of really cool choices you can make at stores. It's not like the most straightforward to play, so that's really nice as well. It's just that it starts really, really far behind because you have to buy the 2 most expensive systems. The 2 most expensive purchases in the game. 150 cloaking, 125 shields. One, 2, 3. Okay, so we might be able to get this jump versus that. Yeah, I'd rather just play it safe. For casual players, that's fun ship. I mean, there's maybe more. Yeah, I mean, there's like you saw like the micro. I'm doing heavy. Wow, another shieldless ship. I do not like smart targeting manipulation, and like the stealth B, it's really bad. The stealth B, it's really absurd. Like toggling this and doing some of the O2 stuff is like, it's like, all right, whatever, it is what it is. But I'm not like the biggest fan of it as a strategy. Just because like the reason we do it is because we like somebody hacked the code. Oh, it was a Leto. If you were the Leto, then why did this stay online? This is stronger than Stealth B. It's more consistent than Stealth B. Arguably. I can, so there's always the problem with just, like, players have different skill sets, and we adapt. 7 and 17, but... Where is it? We do display capture real quick, just for a second. Okay, I do have my oxygen on. We can go to compiled win rates. So this is compiled win rates of a lot of players. I stopped tracking it because of discrepancies, and I just got... Some people don't track their own stats, and so it got, like, annoying that became my job. But yeah, so over a pretty sizable pool, around a high level of players, Stealth B win rate is here. Now, a lot of players have higher than a 53% win rate, but yeah, it's really bad. We see Stealth C is next at 71.89. Now, this isn't to say this is actually, like, the true win rates of these ships. This is just among players. And some ships some people have, like, weaknesses on, or things that they don't appreciate about, like, what makes a ship hard. Pause and no pause. It's a mix. I think it was surprising, though. I think a while ago, I actually, like, the two ships that I thought would do better for pause players than no pause, like, there would be a pretty big discrepancy. It was, like, Zoltan C and Slug B, and there really isn't. Yeah, again, this ship is overrepresented. Like, you can see the number of runs. Certain players just run it a lot. So, like I said, it kind of gets overdone. But Hollow is a no-pause player and has a 91% win rate with the ship. I'm 50-50 with Stealth B. Like, I've won 11 of... What have I've won 11, 12, 13? Like, I've won 13 on my last 14, but it was a real struggle getting that good. And then some of it is just, like I said, players have gotten better, and they now have better strategies. That's not normal. I mean... Like I said, that's a pretty massive sample size. 75 and 7 is a pretty massive sample size, and is no pause play. Anyways. Okay, yeah. Shorter to jump, but I kind of figured I might. Hey, the civilian ship. I mean, if they're gonna hack my drones, I hack my drones, unless it's a heavy laser. It's not. Don't auto fire. Cool. I guess what, hit this, and then empty. Yeah, there's still stuff I don't know about, like, I don't fully understand about smart targeting. But then again, like I said, there's lots of, like, just gaps in my knowledge. Things like I should practice. Yeah, no, we can just afford shields outright, which is pretty great. That's a surprising lack of damage, to be honest. Could totally change the next sector. I don't know, game. What could we do? That actually shows me more information, so we're gonna take that beacon. Hacking in Sector 1 on this ship and lost because both Sector 2 stores didn't have systems and Sector 3 was full of hazards. Ew. Good old Stealth C. I mean, the last time I lost on Stealth C was like a run I couldn't do anything about. That was the one where I gave up a crew to a slaver because, like, they probably would have just killed me. And then I almost stabilized. We had shields and hacking into weapons, but I ran into a pirate ship in a nebula that had a Zoltan shield and double burst laser 2s, and it ripped me apart. Did you see Void War? I have seen Void War. I would have to really play it to see what's under the hood. There's been a lot of controversial takes, or I guess some controversies and heated discussions about the game. Like, I would have to play it because the feel of it is really important. Like, the biggest differences seems to be the boarding mechanic. Because, like I said, I watched Dolphin play it for a bit, and Dolphin could, like, send 2 people over and, like, wipe out a crew of 5 people. Yeah, like, the visuals, I mean, that can always just change, and it's in early access. Like, the only point of contention, again, would be something I play with, is if everything under the hood is, like, based on FTL tested systems. So if it's like, oh, their systems get repaired in 12.5 seconds, and you can punch down a system in 12.5 seconds, it'd be like, yeah, like, I understand why you have, like, the ship designs and the ship systems. What would really make it stand out is just different systems than, like, their boarding is a little bit different. Like, the boarding itself is very different, but the mechanism is very different as well. Like, you can actually increase to, like, send 4 people over at once, which is cool. You had about $50 from the publisher. Yeah, it's like an Ichio. So that was different, but like I said, like, I remember, like, looking at the menu, and it's like two upgrades to get a shield bubble. Okay. Their engine upgrade is exactly the same, except for the percentages at the end cap. So if you go to the upgrade system for engines, all the prices are exactly the same, but it's always in increments of 5 instead of where it drops down to 3 for the last 3 systems. But it's exactly the exact same costs. Small ship icons surrounded by a semicircle, totally. Yeah, like, very similar symbols, like their weapon system, instead of, like, looks like 3 projectiles that are kind of next to each other. There's no medical units, I don't think. Like, it's just all your crew gets healed up after the jump. So, again, it's like I said, to me, it's all the under the hood stuff where it's just like, oh man, Doom is exactly like Wolfenstein. You have a gun and you shoot people, and then you pick up ammo and you pick up armor, and then there's, like, hit scans. Like, okay, but, like, level designs change, music changes, what kinds of weapons you have is also very different. But yeah, is literally Kestrel A. I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like I said, I didn't watch a super lot about it. I would have to play it just to see if the underlying mechanics are very different. They haven't hid the fact that it is very similar to FTL in design and style of play, but you can change that. Like I said, to me, you know, changing an image on what a room represents is whatever. Do I want this? I kind of don't. The reason I don't want this is I might only be able to find a missile weapon. Is exactly like Kestrel. Yeah. More to play. I mean, like, there is something to be said about man, they're just giving me $10. They're giving me $10 and I don't know where the stores are. At some point, seems being inspired from. Yeah, no. I agree. Like I said, the boarding does look completely different. Like, it's a shuttle, so you can only send once. You can't, like, back and forth. That's, like, not an option. The enemy crew seem to have, like, a lot lower health. And there's also, like, consumable items. So that seems very, very different. And even though it's a teleporter system, a shuttle system, like, the gameplay is different. So, like, that I think stands out in going like, yeah, so that's completely different. But again, like, I'm less concerned about, you know, their medical bay. I don't think they have one, but maybe they will. Their medical bay has a cross on it, just like FTL's. Well, again, that's like a pretty universal symbol and a lot of other things. But to me, if it's just like, they have a Blurst Laser 1, which is 2 power, fires 2 shots at 11 seconds, and does like 10% fire chance. It'd be like, okay, you reskinned it, but you kept all the timing kind of stuff. Trigun was inspired. Void Thingy looks like a clone. At least Trigun had something new, even if it didn't actually work very well. Like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far it goes. I got other games on my schedule. Yeah, like, you could even do a clone and still, like I said, have a lot of new things that are interesting. Crow, pause please, buddy. I was off my pause. So I was micro-pausing, but instead of pausing, I was unpausing. And so I just did the swipe to get this weapon offline before it fired a second shot, if it came to be. 5 fuel, 7, $10. Really has to be more than $10. Gonna need more than $10 to bribe me with this particular ship. Yeah, Subset moved on. Again, like, here's the thing. I actually don't know, and I'm not saying I know everything. Another space fighting game like FTL, in terms of, like, be able to, like, damage systems so that they stop working. I remember trying to play Homeworld, and I just couldn't figure out how to actually play ships in Homeworld, and I kind of gave up. And that's, like, more, like, squad-based. Other ones are, like, you know, 60 shooters, or, you know, essentially first-person shooters, like that, or bullet hell kind of games. So if you can, like, find, like I said, I'm not saying, like, I don't see it. I totally see it. I totally see the similarities to FTL. There are quite a few. And there are things that they can change and shift towards to show some more unique capabilities. Like, if you're able to introduce different systems than hacking, cloaking, etc., then it's going to have an intrinsically different gameplay, right? So, like, that's kind of going to be the standout to me. I don't care if you have a weapon room. The upgrading systems, again, you can just, you can fiddle with prices a little bit more, maybe make it less obvious. But, like, if you introduce, like, the exact same systems, essentially, then I would be thinking more of a clone than, like, its own kind of thing. Right? Like, that, to me, that's the biggest difference, is if I'm going into the game and it's built in a way that I have to make different decisions at FTL, while still being, like, fun decisions. Storm. This would be such a boring Stealth C run. Curse myself. If it's better than FTL, yeah, it doesn't exactly have to be like, I mean, like, FTL is like a really, really high bar. Like, if it's a game you, like, play, like, for 100 hours and you're like, you're done, but you spent 15 bucks on it, that's pretty good value. Like, so few games, even roguelike games, really hit, you know, your Binding of Isaacs did. It's like, I mean, Into the Breach did well and was pretty popular, and some people still like really got into the Breach, but I would say that it didn't enjoy the exact same longevity as the original one, or like Darkest Dungeon 2 compared to Darkest Dungeon. It seemed like that fell out, but again, I'm also in different circles of influence, so I could just be like missing it. You're like, oh my gosh, Crow, did you not know about these streamers and they all do that? And I was like, oh, okay. I did not. Yeah, so, like, to me, the biggest thing would just be, like, if I was in that company, my goal would be, like, hey, FTL players, here's kind of, like, a spiritual successor kind of thing. You'll notice a lot of similarities, but we have all these systems, so you're going to have to develop all new strategies. And it's like, that's cool. I could get interested in something along those lines. Let's go. I mean, I could have sold long-range scanners for battery there, but... attack the ship. All right, so I delayed this in the hopes that I timed it right, so I'll have one of these and my shield bubble up for when the burst fires, if my shots miss. You're not doing anything. Cool beans. Please go back to your ship after I punch you. 25 health. You low roll that punch so hard. Oh, they're still on cooldown. Okay. How close is I Darkest Dungeon? Oh, what is that? Into the game's dream currency, 1285 is to be 230. Wow, yeah, that's actually even better. Okay. So we dealt 2 damage. Mantis is going to take 25, 50 seconds to get this back online. Which stinks is I can't put rings around it because then the NG won't board back. course. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh! Hi there. No lifelines remaining. Get stripped of useful material. Let's go. So one thing we could have done is we could have sold this and bought second shield. Like that was a thing I could have done. I'm kind of interested in playing with it more than what I typically would jettison it for. Hi, blue screen, green screen. You kind of mucking up a little bit again. Why? I use grab before grab. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, keep on keeping on. I guess. Okay. No. Oh, I could have got a second shield bubble. Shoulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know if we'll crew kill here. Oh, good. I might be able to catch this now. Wrong thing. No cricket this time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So I guess we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's not like I pick up any new stores doing something else. I don't know. Maybe we get a safe fight to train on. And we did have another potential 40 scrap to... Sure. Okay, so if I sell 4, I go to 9, jump to the store, I drop to 8. And then I could buy up enough fuel to get to 11. Minimum. Kinda don't want to. I actually think I say no to this. I don't like going that low on fuel. Sorry. Too much. Like, there may be more, but it could be 3. Okay. Was a really loaded store. I mean, do we just sell out? LRS shield charger, get me that plus 2 fuel. Is that the crow that say it isn't so? Yeah, I know. It's shocker. Okay. $35 scrap gets weapons online, and then into hacking. I kind of want to keep on the anti-drone if possible. Yeah, I missed the jump, but try to maximize value for the store there. 1, 2, maybe. Okay. Are you shooting at the ghost of it? It's brutal. It's legal to sell LRS if it lets you buy. That one I don't know about. 18 bucks. Oh, we're gonna get an ad. Of course, I just have to buy a reactor with all the other things going on. Good job, anti-drone. I like safe fights. No. Options. NG Homeworlds or Uncharted Nebula? Alright. Anyways, we're gonna take our first break of the evening. That's forward. Those beacons are dead. Good. Then we'll come back with some more FTL. Thanks everybody for hanging out. See you on the other side. Talking to the interim. Yeah, that was a pretty amazing Sector 1, though. Like, that Sector 1 was really phenomenal. It could have been way spookier. Sector 2 was also good. I don't know, like, I was kind of kidding, but not really, when I was like, man, back-to-back 6,000 scores. Maybe I downloaded the good FTL finally. But so far, I haven't run into just, like, you know, 4 absolutely brutal runs in a row of just, like, some weird combination of the worst RNG imaginable. So, that's neat. Like, even though what the Mantis B last time was like below 5,000, it was like, we got an NG jump too, so there were some weird fights, but that was a pretty straightforward run too. I screwed up that run though. I definitely think I should have bought Flak and not the Zoltan Shield bypass when I did. Hey everybody, welcome back. Just talking a little bit about this run has started really strong. Hopefully it continues. We do not have long-range scanners anymore. Oh, I really don't have power. Oh well. Like, if that is a store, I'm not going to be going to it anyways. Sure. Get nothing. Cool. Cool. Okay, so during some fights, what if I want to do this? Like, I can do that. One reactor would make a pretty sizable difference. First reactor so far. Sure, Visit to Distress. Yeah! Aww. So, like, the one call was that the, not giving up that 4 fuel. And I only had a little bit of money left. Like, decisions would have been different if I had to buy more fuel. Like, we bought 2 fuel, got up to 14, and now we're already down to 10. Which isn't like we need to panic or anything. But it's like, wow, you know, if we gave up 4 fuel and we made all the same decisions, like, we got, like, whatever, a map or a reactor upgrade. Well, I guess we'd have 20 more bucks, but, like, this fuel situation would be at 4 less, and it's like, no, that's way grosser. It's nice not feeling that pressure. Board it. Yo! Hello, NG friend. Friengy, if you will. I just came up with that. First person to make that pun. Geez, do I just go for fuel? Unfortunately, yes. Yes, I do. Backup battery. I'm kind of tempted to buy battery here, because I don't, like, if we go flak charge 2, I think that's going to be good against most stuff. And then I would hope that we make 35 bucks the rest of the way. I guess that's the thing. If we don't make 35 bucks when we get into 3 shielded ships, it feels gross. Yeah, I think I just convinced myself not to do it. I mean, I guess we could do it like that to shield hack, but let's just get good weapons. Get the rest of the way. Intruders on board. Okay. Oh, that's a really bad angle. Fixed it. Wow! Like, if you were gonna think of, like, getting weapons online, and, like, then immediately running into a 2-shielded ship with a DD2 and feeling like, man, I'm really glad I have those, extra 2 shots now. Okay. And it's a stun bomb? Alright, let's see how many repairs you can do. Should be about 4. Don't have to worry about NG Medbot dispersal. Also means you won't be able to get the stun bomb online in time. Powerful, powerful stun. Wow, that's styling. Actually, I don't even know if getting a crew kill here matters. Also, don't hang a red reticle over it, because it's harder for me to tell that the color had changed. Oh, that's unfortunate. It took another damage. From all 3 flak shots hitting, and this one didn't shoot down the right flak shot, I guess. Okay. Oh, because it was level 2 oxygen? Man, that was close. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Well, you got me. You got me. Oh, you have partial shield. Wait. Oh, well, whatever. I didn't think I had any training on that engine. But we did. I'd still rather have them at full health. Also, that's not where they're supposed to go. I didn't save stations again. We're not going to talk about it, chat. As I said, it's impossible to actually save stations in this game. There's no button that lets you do it. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is it 1, 2, then 3, I guess? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Wow, going to the store with $4. That's awesome, but it gets me another jump in the sector. I think. Store. Yep, do get another jump. Hooray! Value! Totally take the surrender offer, as you do as a good person. Always just be taking surrender offers. Tax slaver scum. Though apparently this version of FTL that I'm playing, there are a lot of burst laser 2s on enemy ships. 2 NGs and a Zoltan. Okay. I don't think there's enough hull to really try for a crew kill. Absolutely not. Scary NG. $27. Next sector, please. Civilian looks good. Oh, okay. Well, I almost didn't map my sector out. I was just like, and then these connect, and they clearly don't. I'd honestly been getting kind of sloppy with some of my mapping of sectors, so really good that we did that here, and, you know, don't die because of it. Okay, let's farm up money, though we might have to go to a store again just to get fuel. I really hate getting below double digits of fuel. Sure, you'd rather YOLO than have to die 5 different times to an exit. No, I don't want to do that. What are you talking about, Enchado? Why would you say such a thing? Yeah. But it is nice. We are in a position of, like, if we are able to get cloaking online, we can just win. Oh, they're just above the threshold? That's kind of funny. I didn't get you with the swipe. Okay. Okay. One. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. I've messed this up twice now. Oh, thrice. Never mind. I could have had it. Could have easily had it. Okay. Ah, sloppy. Could have been better. Bum, bum, bum. Gosh, that's all. So we go one, then back this way, I guess. Uh-huh. No, there's nothing I can do, really. Hi, Dragon Sage. Cool, don't close that door, I guess. All right. Honestly, these are the two crew whose skill set I want to most maintain. Sorry, human can get it back quicker and is already at like 0. Wait for my oxygen to get back up a little bit. So one little piece of advice, if you're doing anti-boarding and you have a clone bay, vent your clone bay. Unless it can be destroyed, then maybe it's not the best idea, but it just stops orders from punching it down. It is a store. Well, 43 bucks isn't really worth going to, plus I have to burn 2 jumps. Seems like a net negative. Oh man, remember I was saying things were going well and everything was pretty good. Like, they still are. Technically. Man. Okay. It's a firebomb? You know, if they didn't have mind control, we actually could train off this ship. Because it should have made that determination. The only problem is if it's like lands in here, it is gonna like, yeah. It'll like do a lot of damage to my rock. And then I can't like prevent it the same way. I don't know, or we could just dodge forever. Again, mind control. Mind control means I can't. Oh, so it's now a long way of getting that firebomb back online. Again, the problem is the MC, but now it's only level 1. Got weapons training. 18 and 23. Hey, money. Cool. Gross. Nope. Okay, so it's technically 3 shields. Alright, we'll go for the full hack. Okay. I figure we'll get at least 1 weapon down and then have enough time to fire again. Get wrecked. Wrecked, I say! Oh, you also had a repair bot. Wow. Okay, don't care about 7 missiles. 4 fuel, get to 15 fuel. I also want to save up 150 bucks though for cloaking if possible. So if we don't see a store, that's a good thing. If we do see a store, then I'm still not getting enough scrap for it anyways. Yeah. 32 and 3 fuel. That'll do. 11 really isn't super, super low. A lot of people play only like capping off at like 10. Ah, I could have got them. Should have stopped them. Now I get to wait for all of our oxygen to come back on because my crew demands I have an O2. What I don't do for my crew. Precious, precious crew. Yeah, you get a weapons hack here, please. All right, game, please don't like hit my drone. Particularly, don't hit it twice. I'm asking super nicely. Oh, why did I think that was a human? I knew this was an NG. I clocked this one being a human, and I was like, oh, if I do this little swipe here, then I get the human doing repairs. Now some time. Do 100 in farm. Okay, so that was a store, and then the other store was one of these 4 beacons. Okay, so wait. I started here. I went here. So I guess I was supposed to go there, then... I don't even think I was able to get to that jump, though. Alright, I'm still gonna wait for oxygen. Since I can't, like, power it. Like, during the fight to replenish. Unless their weapons are offline. Nope. Cool. Settlement? Hey. Okay. Yeah, okay. So if I hack weapons, I get 2 volleys off to try and get one of their weapons offline versus, like, desyncing them. Of course, with nobody in weapons, I actually would fire pretty quickly unless they board into my weapons, and then I lose the bonus. So his thing. Hey, Dig Dug. totally works. Okay. There are no good guys in FTL? Wow. Jeez. That's what I want to be known for. Not like a one strategy attack, just... Yeah, Crow played FTL. Played to win. It's a little spig that they might try to run away. Yeah, Fire Sea totally is never forgiven, ever. Well, I don't think there's any better representation than the good guys than a human. So there you go. Maybe they're a spy. I don't know. Missing jumps because I didn't like measure from the very first jump. Grumble. Sure. Never mind. Okay, well, that was the sector. So... Enjoy the Lord Tic Tac. I'm honestly tempted to just get the third shield online in Reactor to deal with Zoltan nonsense. What sector is this? It's 5. It's gonna be a little while before I can actually interact with their ships. Map the sector, Crow. Just talked about that. Hot weapons. Oh my gosh, that came out so much faster than I thought it was going to. That's on me. Totally deserve the badness that because of that. With the breach, did it to myself. No. Go anti-drone. That's a full 60, right? Zoltans. It just takes so long for me to be able to interact with their ships. Alright, I'll play with distress though. Like every time. So we had the borders that landed here, but it's really feel like, I don't know. Like it's RNG, but it does feel like on like a given run, it's always like the exact same spot. Humble anti-drone gets still nail speedy combat too. So it's interesting. I think it was Jason. So like they had to play with a frame rate lock on so anti-drone would work because it missed like just all the time. Like it just never connected. And I was like, man, I wonder if some people just kind of had like off frame rates for FTL, and that really led to like it misses. Like it does miss somewhat. I mean, all the drones do, but like that maybe had led into a lot of people really hating on it more than it deserved, just because of, well, for them it was really inconsistent because of frame rate. Okay, 3 powers, 3 shots. We're going faster. I mean, there's no one on their ship right now piloting. Nice! Okay, that's great. I doubt you get there in time to make a difference. And they only have a clone bay here. So this is probably just a crew kill. Come on. I lost how far along on the repair that one is. Not far enough. Wow, great. Too low on health. I'd rather lose training than have a crew that low on health. Like, it's like 3% dodge. It's like, nah, I'd rather that you just potentially just get sniped by a missile. Like, if you're 100% safe, whatever, but... It's probably empty, but those are stores. How else will I see them? I kind of wanted the reactor, also because like we could run the combat drone maybe to get through Zoltan shields quicker. Participate in your study. Okay. That's one jump. This is a lot more jumps. I don't know if that's a store. Like, that's essentially committing 1, 2... I get there in 3 jumps, or I get there now? I think I have to go there now. That was neat. For fuel trade, remember. Hey, cloaking. Hooray! Also putting crew back in their positions. The only thing more difficult than saving crew positions is like remembering to put the crew actually back in those positions. Are we just diving now then? It's possible we get like 2 jumps out of it. Don't love it. Want the burst online? Bro, you did what? That's the second time I screwed up pausing. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, I know. I just I don't always do micro pause setups. I'm sorry to me. I would like some dodges. How many do I need? 3? Two. Yeah, I was way too slow. Okay, good. We got a surrender offer, so that means they cannot run away. Okay, better. If there was a fire here, like earlier on, I could have gotten for a crew kill, but not having training for the dive is kind of bad. That means we won't have 100% cloak. How close are you? We can do one more volley. Just kidding. It's gonna bring down the wrong weapon. No, we brought it back. We brought it back! Also, you don't? Yeah, so 3 shots training for you. 8 more for Dig Dug. Not inherently the most exciting gameplay, sitting around doing nothing. Huge. 6. We technically could do 2 volleys because we could cloak this. How synced are they? Not super. All right, what are you at now? 2? Awesome. That's awesome. That was less awesome. Okay. He's in training god. Everyone's at full health. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so it's oddly hazards all the way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Can't find the other store. Pulsar? Disgusting ship and a pulsar. Hacking my O2. Okay. It's actually a potential concern. Because I don't have that much oxygen. Okay, so normally we flash shields here, but I think we let shields actually get hit. We'll still have a bubble left. Protect our weapons. A little bit. And take this swipe. Okay, we could end it now, but hacking's completely down, this is completely down. We don't have to take that surrender then, because again, we do have weapons, we do have cloaking. Cool. That's been a really long time since I left up multiple shield bubbles to take the pulsar, but that like really made a lot of sense. So if you don't know, pulsars will like hit shields if shields are powered at all, even by lone Zoltan, and then a random system, or just hit 2 random systems. And the amount of power in that system plus 2 divided by 2 is how much ion damage it takes. So by flashing shields, you can kind of manipulate what the pulsar hits, and also how long it gets hit for. You find the source of the distress call. It's a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of small control and threatening to destroy the small station. Their small fire suppression system is not small responding. Battery charger. Asteroid field. I have cloaking. I did not know that. Whatever. Also, their weapons perfectly time. They're both 13 seconds. That's kind of funny. Hi. No border police, only one store, but we got through it pretty okay. Yeah, like, I don't know, Zoltan sectors are just spooky. Like, we were able to get this when I started like slowly getting this online. Again, it's one of those things where I think more players should do this. They've either already spent like a bunch of money, so like you try to find that balance, right? Some like spend too much money on ship upgrades that really aren't necessary in the early game, and struggle to like be able to afford things at stores, or just that's to kind of skip stores in total. And so they kind of fall behind that way. And then the opposite is you hold up to too much money and your ship is left vulnerable because you like just had bad stores early. We're just trying to run anyways. You found the exit. But the fact that we were able to get training was really important as well. We'll play at FTL. Come on, you can do it. Further away, the more precise you can be. Can I get a feel out of this? Ooh, maybe. Not worth the 3 damage. Zoltan a Rebel Stronghold. I guess we just go Rebel Stronghold. What's the worst that can happen? No immediate sword. Alright, I got another break. We'll take it. Back in 3 minutes. Thanks everybody for the hanging out. See you on the other side. So Dern, as a person who on occasion has punned, I feel your pain. I do. Probably should get rid of the BRB. All right. Let the NG actually get back there. Yeah, we're not super looking for anything right now. Why not have store sectors? We can win with the weapons we have. I don't particularly like winning with these weapons. They're just not like a dunk fest. It can take a little while to get through the Zoltan Shield. That's actually kind of why the combat drone's really nice. Well, let's get rid of that. Let's get some evasion back. Let's get their worst weapon offline if possible. I should have swiped weapons there just to make sure I had the damage. You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah. Good. 'Tis better. Okay. Oh, I forgot we also have the battery charger. Sensors DRA? Okay, so we can run basically all the drones with impunity, which is kind of nice. I should still sell the other auto drone. Like, that's... Well, I don't know. Maybe we run into, like, a double drone ship. What 17 bucks get me? Not a lot. Do I sell the battery charger? Like, if I get the battery, it could be nice, I guess. You know, if I get double augments, I'll feel silly, but I will allow myself to feel silly. Okay. Right, exactly. Huh. Wow. I really can't see all the beacons to try and find the Rebel flagship. And we could just instead take all these fights. I think we just take all the fights. Any of these pulsars, asteroids, asteroids, asteroids. Okay, well... Okay, we're not... Let's skip the store then. Okay, borders are dead. Trying to run? How can you run? I have a combat drone. Yeah! Get him, droney! I don't know. Defense drone is Steven. And then, like, DD2 is, like, Steven the PH. I guess anti-drone is Stefan. Makes sense. Can't spell Abyssal without miss. Exactly. Oh, you're running away. Okay, well... That's gross. That was too early. Oh, barely. We got in the way. Good job. Actually, we've already seen the value of those two things. Like, we won 2 fights without having to waste a drone part. We actually got through their shields enough to damage their weapon systems to be safe and not have to hack. that's fun. Don't think that's going to be the case here. Because those are fast weapons. Asteroids. Ah! That hurt. That hurt. Lost a drone there. Probably would have deployed a drone without the recovery arm, so now we're only at +1 drones. This has got to be like the most Britnoth approved thing I've ever done in my entire FTL career. Oh my gosh, that was so brutal. Go! Okay. So good. It's really only a fire drone. So I don't want to risk a stray shot. Yeah, I don't think so. I do not think so. One, two, three, four, five, and dive. One, two. That's greedy. Oh, maybe this will be the Rebel flagship and it'll all work out. guess. Suppose I could upgrade doors. Boarding's a little sus. How do I say things like that? You arrive at the huge beacon. You find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. Huge scaffolding and construction drones fill the huge sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. The huge nearby planets and huge moons ruthlessly mine Darva's resources for a ship of huge size. Look around. Oh no. 3. 3, 4, 5. That's. Yeah, I guess we're gonna shield back. Level 2 missiles? Oh, let's go. Anyone's grabbing a small bomb. Oh, man. Like, you know what? If I had a 4th weapon slot, that would be great. Be like, yeah, I got a small bomb. I can't really use it with my current setup. Oh, well. Is there anything I need to do right now? Technically, no. Technically, we could just save up money and hope maybe for like a halberd beam at a store or something. That actually almost kind of makes sense, except it gets us down to 69 scrap, so we can't do that now. Nope. Sensors. That's kind of the reason why we buy sensors. It just gives another hacking target. Really don't want to put out another drone or an asteroid field. Particularly when we just cloak and probably be safe anyways. Intruders on board. Every time. Okay, there goes piloting. The weapons are kind of on the other side of the ship. Also, I did not drop oxygen. So we'll vent faster to make up for it. Ion intruder. Oh, I totally missed that. Okay. Okay, it's not really a vital system. Except if it hits O2, then that's really low O2. Okay. Pull everybody, then I'll worry about the weapons next volley. Good job! Everything's fine. Girl, half your ship has no oxygen. No, absolutely not. That's what I said. There we go. Just so I don't lose any health doing this repair, it's fine. Like, we're scrap-wise able to do pretty much whatever we want. With plenty of things to sell. So we go exit here, maybe be able to pick up that beacon. Maybe, possibly. It's not often I see that blue option. Oh, you want a drone fight? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's whatever. We are bullying these drones? Just straight bullying? I wonder if both chances of Ion breaking them proc. So it would delay you to jump, which does nothing, except that we wouldn't have to dive, which we have to use a drone part anyways. Oh, but now I could get the distress. Oh, but then it's like a triple dive. That's probably not the best decision. Probably, just in case. Dodged. Yay! Okay. Okay. Still would like to go to a store. Like I said, to get like a halberd beam. Heaven Void, how's it going? Everything is right in the world? This has been one of the easiest, like, stealthy runs I've ever had. But, yeah, hope you've been well. Store. Store is bad. Second run? Probably not. The problem isn't like, it's like, oh, well, you got the first run done quickly, and then the second run is a slog, and then I'm up for like 8 hours, and then like I just deteriorate so much. I guess. I really can't even, like, get the firebomb online here. Yeah, 8-hour run. Alright, that gives us some things to do with borders, I guess. Try to find second store. Yeah, we were 20. So long ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. So long ago. Come on. Money me now, please. That's very not money. very not money. I remember that documentary, it shows the last crusade, the guy Donovan who chose poorly. Yeah. It's true. That's why you should never ever make a mistake. Ever. In the history of ever. Oh my gosh, if only I had long-range scanners. Every day. I guess. I was hoping for more drones, and then we just get like a couple offensive drones to be really silly. Turned out not to be the case, I'm afraid. Okay. How many jumps are left in the sector? Though, honestly, we really should push for 4 shields. I really don't need it. I'm just trying to bait out the battery. Because we do not have, like, that amazing of an offense here. And I have, like, very limited crew killing capabilities. Because, like, I just don't, like I said, I don't have a 4 slot. Like, we could have put the firebomb here. We could have put the small bomb. Like, even just the small bomb would have been really nice to, like, pick enemy crew apart. Don't really have that option. I have to be conscious of that. I probably want a weapon point buffer, cloaking 3, and shield bubble 4. Okay, that was a decent chunk of money right there. Okay. Cool. Alright, we cloaked so we could kill the 2 boarders. That's a little bit unfortunate. We tried. No. Something far more interesting to happen in my favor. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6. Probably the plan. Okay, let's get the upgrades we talked about. And just like that, your money's gone. I'm never doing that again. So I really, really have to. He needs money, yeah. So I had this event when I was doing the Christmas challenge, which is I had to like accept all offers and like buy things at the maximum. So I had to give them 45 scrap, and they just took it and started the fight, which is always a possibility. And then as I was about to kill them, they offered surrender, which I also had to accept. And I lost like 30 plus scrap on a fight. Losing 30 scrap. Like missing out on scrap is one thing. I lost like 30 scrap flat out. Oh, it was savage. It's funny. Just got the drone going. Randy Savage? Oh, yeah. That's Kool-Aid, man. That's the defense run could have been nice. They gotta be actually kind of low on health. Evidently not low enough. I think I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might bite. Oh, okay, so 4 shields, double breach, burst laser. Yeah, okay. That's a ship. Okay, a little better. Though I didn't get this. Didn't get the cloaking offline on my swipe. There we go. Okay, cloaking up. It's so annoying because like it's like unless you're like the pike beam, you just can't swipe to hit enough rooms to pull crew. Oh, that was a gross double dodge. Oh, the 3's wide because of you. What the work combat drone is giving us like superior offense. Well, better offense, I guess. Superior is a bit of a stretch, I suppose. Yeah, not getting it. Wish we had missiles. Okay. So good. You know, I had an idea that like drone control should come with its own DRA, so like as you level it up, you have an increased chance of getting drones back or something. So people can find it like more flexible to play it. Actually, maybe the way I don't die here, but let's grab it. No. Oh, that was a bad double dodge, unfortunately. Drone printer augment, chance to generate one drone part after fight. Yeah, something like that. Wow! 5 of 6 shots dodged? It's kind of brutal. I had to stop because of the cloak. Oh, it missed. I needed that drone to hit there. I could have got the beam swipe in. Dang. I could have been better about some of those volleys, but man, that like the the 5 of 6 shots was like a lot. I don't know. I guess I should have prioritized just taking down the weapon or cloak the missile. If I have to eat a missile, it's fine. Or I'm in an asteroid field. I guess we should go fix that. No. Just waiting forever to get those shields down. Forever. Okay. Well, I guess we're not upgrading then. I should have thought about that. I wanted engines 5 in case we get like boarded and it's annoying, or just get upgraded doors again just to deal with boarders. It's gonna be close. Well, dodge 1 to 5 with 40% evasion. It's oh, that's bad. That's actually bad. Okay, at least their weapons are offline. %chance. What a nuisance. Thank you. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gives you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Core Sigma, once on board. Hi, Core Sigma. How's it going? Explain your mission. Punch things with Mantis, obviously. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Churchill of the NGBK speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It is the small rebel flagship. Small totally responds, it's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. Let's do that. Immediate store. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and run the break, and then we'll kill ourselves the flagship. Probably. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Like I said, we'll be back in 3. You're killing me, Smalls. I get that reference. Because it was made 30 years ago. We are back and no longer muted. That's better. Okay. I mean, we do find a store. I still want this. I still want this. Buy a pre-igniter then? Nothing personal. We have orders. Let's race. Unfortunate. Wow, it's already through? Oh, because they don't have systems broken. That's fine. Okay. I really gotta be running out of drone parts. Wow, they were able to fix everything? That's amazing. I like the echoing. It was actually interesting. I did, like, the first time I think I used it, they actually did target different drones. Die. Honey! Precious, precious money. Sure, I got time to fight him. Quick missiles. Still weak to borders. Mantis is such a huge help, though. Like, it just, like, kills stuff. I figure we'd be able to kill them before it's a problem. That's right, Coruscant. You got the job done. Yeah. Okay. Not going for like a crew kill here or anything, just trying to stop them from running away. I was trying to just hit 2 systems to distract them. Yeah, I gotta reset their health if it's way too low. Kind of still holding out hope we find a store. Well, I mean, we have a bunch of beacons we can jump to, so we probably can jump away safely to reset. Okay. That makes sense, right? We should be able to run everything when we need to run everything. And it's going to be really difficult for them to take our weapons offline, which is important because we don't have a lot of weapons. This is it, small rebel flagship. If you could destroy this monstrosity, Federation fleet will have a chance to survive. There's no turning back. Totally fine. Okay, missile took damage, so we'll always be able to cloak it. Slows down the artillery just enough. Like kill one crew? Or not? Okay. We really went a long time without actually seeing any additional weapons. Oh well, I think I killed 3 crew. Maybe only 2. Chance to make more money, maybe? Maybe they'll drop a weapon, like that halberd beam? Wait, did I target that with the charge laser instead of the oxygen? Or did, like, the drones fire that and move that? Oh well. We're kind of okay. Didn't get a fire. But safe. Oh well. Gosh, we had that flak early. I'm curious how many stores we visited and they just never actually had any weapons. I know there's a couple sectors where we couldn't visit all the stores. Again, I think it shows why you just can't expect FTL to give you like a weapons or a system like that. Oh, I'm just gonna visit enough stores because well, I know we did see a burst laser 1. There was a store like a burst laser 1 and a heavy laser, which didn't like replace anything we had. I forgot about that one. Alright, chase down the flagship. Discovers heavily damaged from the previous fights. Can indicate its redirect considerable power to its own. Get ready for a fight. We're not going for crew kills. Now it's like enough shots hit. Oh, that's messed up. Did you see what happened? It tried shooting the flak, missed the flak, and it shot the combat drone. That's pretty unacceptable. Also, why are their drones still alive? I have questions. Oh, did you get shut down? Nope. Missed it. $25 health, 70 health. Great. Just yeah. I mean, we didn't take any damage. But boy, we did not kill, like, any crew. I actually think that's going to be more important. Stack them all in drones, because I have 2 buffer points in that. I don't know, maybe we leave them up just to, like, potentially missile shots somehow, some way. That's what Mike would do. I have $30. Can I spend that on anything? Okay. You're not certain I was able to keep fighting with the amount of damage sustained. It looks like it's transfer powers to teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Okay. Really don't want to hit that system. Yeah, it's already there. Should be hacking already. Really? Shoot, I didn't see that. Wow, both the shots landed, though. Okay. All right, here, Core Sigma, 96 health. We should swap for the time being. Oh, actually, I should swap these two because the pilot is more important. I'm not gonna wait. Also, maybe I should just, I don't know, re-oxygenate my ship. Beam can't miss. Okay, one distraction to my pilot down. %38 evasion with all the engines that I have, because not trained. Okay, but if it goes really bad, we could potentially just jump and restart. It seems really unlikely. We do have 4 shields. Okay. Ah, that's very bad. I really want to make sure the piloting gets taken down. Okay, sent crew back. All right, we're fine. Yeah, that was a mistake here. I just couldn't. Yeah, like I said, I just couldn't kill the boarders. First ones were like pretty okay handle, except they lowered that crew's health, but that was really bad. We're okay now. Cool. cool. Thank you, Dig Dug. I knew you really, really wanted to be a part of the crew. Both Maniac and Core Sigma there. Yeah. Like, I mean, we could always have jumped away if I thought the boarding thing was going to be an issue. We got the rock there and it wasn't a problem. Like I said, you can win with these weapons. Like, but, man, it takes forever to kill phase 3. And, like, you just don't get crew kills. So, I don't know. I guess it's a little bit trickier on this ship because you can't get mind control. Like, Stealth 8 you can. And then you're like, all right, well, I have a counter to the boarding stuff. Not bad. Points! Thank you for the 25k. Thank you for the GG's, Juana, Renat. Darker for the woohoo. 61-47. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty monster run the whole way. Win. 47 ships defeated. 106. 20. I can show you the stats. Wait, did that get moved? I moved that and you put them back? Why did you do that? Anyways. Yeah, like, really, again, I started it late, so we got bonuses for that. But we did get the shield overcharger and anti-combat drone in Sector 1. Which was, it was spooky just because we saw both stores, like, really early on. I don't know, that's gonna be, I'm gonna run that past Mike. Part of me thinks Michael was just like, nah, I just like to play because it was, like, super safe. Things went bad. Yeah, like, that Sector 1 was really, really good. Like, mostly, aside from the scrap, was just the fact we didn't take a lot of damage, despite the fact there was, like, no stores. Like, and we knew that. But I think, like, I was missing a lot of store checks. Like, I think we got to, like, one here, one in the civvy, but one, like, this one had a buried store, and that one had a buried store that we couldn't get to. And maybe even the Zoltan sector. Yeah, the Zoltan sector, I think. So there was, like, 3 potential stores we just missed. Plus, like I said, the 2 started the civ sector. Like, me playing through a game and missing, like, 4 or 5 stores. It's pretty significant. Again, I know I can win with the weapon setup that we had, but, like, the combat drone put in a ton of work. So, that's cool. Alright, well, still C's done. That's it for me. I will be back probably Wednesday. Should be back Wednesday. See if I can get some Phasmophobia going with the gang. Because they're going to have the Halloween event. So perhaps we'll do